United States. So how about that?
Well, you have a duty to retreat unless,
I do have a duty?
don't you have a duty to retreat?
Do I?
I assume so.
Could for should.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm looking for opinions right now. Okay? Who thinks there's a little gray area? How about that? And that's part of the reason we're having this discussion. So, okay. So what do you think?
I think that, I agree. I think that, it didn't seem like it was a direct threat to his person or his life.
I worked hard for that. That thing's sweet.
Proper.
Yeah, and I don't have the service plan on it. I mean, I can't get it replaced.
Right, but if your life wasn't a direct threat or if there wasn't any risk of harm.
Well, I mean, those guys could come upstairs and hurt me, right? I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. They broke in. They physically broke in.
But you could have called police also from the fourth floor, and there could have been a police response.
Am I legally obligated to call the police? Let me ask a question. Is there a law written down anywhere that says you have to take and call the police? Is there a law that says that?
No.
Okay. What do you think, Mark?
Hearing a noise and you're investigating it, you can't shoot somebody for stealing. Obviously, we've been told you can't shoot somebody for stealing property. If you come upon somebody, you can pull a gun and hold them.
Okay.
You can use. You
As a
don't have to use
as a tool of coercion.
Yes.
I could take and use the gun to protect myself, but not pull the trigger.
That is correct.
And give them directives.
Correct.
Okay. So in this case here, I think kind of what Mark is alluding to is there a difference between if I shoot these guys while they're holding a TV versus if they put the TV down and they posture towards me with a crowbar? Is that a little
That's
bit?
my next thing.
Okay.
If there was a tool in their hand, like a crowbar or something like that, then that changes the dynamics
Okay.
also.
So good answers. Let's talk for a second here. We're gonna keep talking about this, but let's talk for a second here about the two most powerful emotions if we use force. One of them is called fear, and one of them is called anger. And one of them is right, and one of them is wrong. Anybody want to guess which is which? Fear is right, and anger is wrong. So, what I need you to do is I need you to convince me and 11 other jurors that you got up, didn't touch your phone, got your gun, walked down 4 flights of stairs, skipped the security panel, skipped the phone, and you went down and confronted these guys at 3 in the morning because you were scared. Convince me of that. Can you guys do that? Who thinks that might be a challenge? Who thinks that could be hard? That's an uphill battle. Can we all agree on that? You might. I don't know. You might convince some people. But that could be a real challenge. I'm going to change our little townhouse here, okay? I'm going to add one detail. One teeny tiny little detail. There is a guest bedroom on that first floor, and your niece is staying in the guest bedroom. This changed, didn't it? What changed? Tell us what in your mind changed. Because you were the first one who commented and said you didn't like it so much, and now I added a detail. What changed?
Well, there's another person involved that could be a victim potentially, so now, a third party defense, I guess.
Yeah. And is the clock ticking also?
100%.
Yeah. I mean, we could have 4 police officers a mile away, 1 mile, driving 60 miles an hour. That's a minute. A minute's an eternity, right? Who says if this was a loved one of yours, we might need to go? Am I scared?
Yeah.
I am scared. And when we say scared, when we say we have fear, we're not talking about nail-biting, shaking knees, Scooby-Doo fear. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about fear of what happens if we do nothing. We call that fear of the consequences of inaction. If I do nothing, what's going to happen? It's going to get really ugly, right? Jumping out of an airplane isn't scary. Jumping out with a parachute that doesn't open is scary, right? I'm worried about what happens if this parachute doesn't work. I'm not worried about jumping out of the plane. It's the parachute. That's the part. You guys understand that? So it changes, right? It evolves. Have you guys been to Texas? Who's been to Texas, right? You guys been to Texas? Who's been to San Antonio? San Antonio, Texas. Been to San Antonio. Who's been to Austin, Texas? Who's been to both? Anybody been to both? Okay, cool, awesome. Usually one person. Those two cities are about 75 miles apart, okay?
Politically, different spectrums.
1 hour drive, or 30 minutes if you're a Texas drive, okay?